For Australia, this ICC Men's ODI World Cup has been a journey of extraordinary resilience and tactical brilliance for us to be at this point. Hello, world champion. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. Yeah, great to be here.
And great to have that trophy in hand, the medal around your neck. How has celebrating been? Has it been just the pinnacle of your career?
Yeah, no, it has for sure. Yeah, we had a great night last night. Very excited. It's one of those moments where every half an hour you kind of catch yourself. You're like, did we just win the World Cup? And then you all get excited all over again. So, it doesn't get any better than this. And yeah, woke up this morning very chuffed.
Talking about the celebrations in that dressing room, what was the feeling like straight after just knowing that it's mission accomplished?
Just, pure elation, really. It doesn't get any better than that. That's why you play cricket, for moments like that. You're lucky if you get one of those moments in your career. And, yeah, for this playing group, just so excited, so much love in the room. So lots of hugging, lots of singing, and, hearing all the stories from Trav Head and Marnus as they were out there hitting those winning runs.
Nasser Hussain has called Australia serial winners. What do you put it down to, just dominating world cricket?
Hard to say. I grew up in the era where the Australian men's team was really dominant. So there's always a bit of an underlying expectation that World Cups are there to be won, and you got to go after them. It's helped much by having some really class players in our team. But yeah, yesterday it was obviously a bit of nerves, but the boys just wanted to go out there and be brave and take the game on and have no regrets. And maybe that's an Aussie thing, I don't know, but that's how our group went about it.
Pre-match, you had said along the lines of just wanting to silence a massive crowd. To be able to do that, how satisfying?
Yeah, that's huge. That was like a 12th player for them, having 100,000 fans going nuts. You are right in the heat of it. When they get noisy, it can really throw you off your game. So that was our goal. We embrace the crowd, acknowledge it, but let's do everything we can to try and shut them up. And there was a couple of moments in the game where it was just quiet as anything, and you just had to take a moment of pause to kind of listen and think, okay, we're going all right here.
Was that unnerving or eerie?
It was a little bit eerie, but it was great. That was the aim, and we certainly celebrated those little moments where it was pure silence.
What do you say to a team like pre-game? What was the messaging so that everybody does up the tempo?
I just said to the boys, today's not the day to stand back and wait for someone else to do it. Be that guy. A bit of a motto for the tournament was, if not me, then who? So, be that guy, be that match winner, take it on, and just finish the game with no regrets, and everyone did that.
It's been a brilliant run. I mean, if you think about having to win a World Cup and having to beat every team that's in a World Cup, that is super special. This team that you have with you and this squad, the greatest squad, how much love do you have for them? Yeah,
it's huge love. It's quite a similar, a lot of the guys are similar to the 2021 T20, World Cup winning side. And we had a lot of fun that tour. It was in the middle of COVID, but we stuck tight. And I think that kind of set the blueprint of how we want to play our white ball cricket. And some of these guys have been playing for over a decade, so a lot of love. We have a lot of fun. There's a lot of golf in between all the cricket where the boys get into each other. And again, it's playing for Australia is a privilege, but it's also the best days of your life with playing with a bunch of blokes like we have.
I mentioned tactical brilliance at the start. Please unpack your one-over spells.
Yeah, we did it a few times throughout the tournament. Not quite to the extent that we did it yesterday. But luckily we've got a few all-rounders in our team, so we've got plenty of bowling options. And just, the Indian batters are obviously guns, and we just didn't want to let them settle. So we thought a really good way was just keep chopping and changing. So keep throwing different options at them, hoping to either force an error or maybe they take a few balls just to get used to the new bowler, and we could build some dots. So I think we used 7 bowlers maybe yesterday, and everyone did a great job.
The other key moment, Virat Kohli's wicket, he had just gone past 50. ends up being the player of the tournament. Was that one of your key moments? I think you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. He's obviously, potentially the greatest ODI batter of all time. He's someone that when he gets in, he's very hard to remove. And so in the back of my mind, I could imagine another 100 up on the board where he just ticks away, and then, the last 10 overs, he ups the ante a little bit and gets into a big total. So I was pretty excited with that one.
It's a great pick that I saw, the then and now pick with you, as well as Hazelwood and Stark, 2015, 2019. If you reflect on 2015, the person you were, the player you were, who are you now?
Oh, I feel like I was a baby back then, a kid. 2015, so I would have been maybe 21. Mitchy Marsh was the other. Was one of the other guys who was running the drinks alongside us. So we were kind of the two young guys who were just happy to be there. Joshy and Starkey obviously had great World Cups, but pretty satisfying to look at the history and the amount of success we've had together. It feels like we're now kind of some of the senior guys in the team, but looking back then, we were the babies, so we just couldn't believe the world that we'd entered.
What is the sense of accomplishment now? I don't want to say you can retire tomorrow. Please don't. But does it feel like you have accomplished ticking all those boxes?
Yeah, I think so. Even chatting to the boys about the 2015, we were like, oh, this, happened so early in our career that I think we all were like, oh, this must happen all the time. And you realise how special it is the more you play. So, yeah, it's pretty sweet. 2 ODI World Cups, a T20 World Cup, the World Test Championship earlier in the year. We've been pretty blessed with some of the success we've had.
Australia as a dominant force in cricket, just got to speak about across formats, but also across genders. And 2023 is just such a monumental year for Australian cricket. What will you take from this year?
Yeah, I was talking to Mitch Stark, his wife Alyssa's obviously, I think, got more trophies than any of us. I say good luck fitting all these into a house. 2023 has been a big year for our team. We've had 4 huge tours: Indian Test Tour, Ashes, World Test Championship, and a World Cup. We've spent pretty much the whole winter away overseas playing. So I think it's just going to be one of those years you look back in your career and be really proud of. It wasn't easy, but the way we stuck together and, just looked after each other and had success along the way, it's one of the most, probably the most satisfying, or it is the most satisfying year of my career. Last
one, Pat, is which description sits best with you? Middle overs enforcer or Pat Cummins, the all-rounder?
I'll take the middle overs. Yeah, I'm much happier sitting in the dugout seeing the other guys go out and bat.
I think we'll take world champion. Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
For Australia, this ICC Men's ODI World Cup has been a journey of extraordinary resilience and tactical brilliance for us to be at this point. Hello, world champion. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. Yeah, great to be here.
And great to have that trophy in hand, the medal around your neck. How has celebrating been? Has it been just the pinnacle of your career?
Yeah, no, it has for sure. We had a great night last night. Very excited. It's one of those moments where every half an hour you kind of catch yourself. You're like, did we just win the World Cup? And then you all get excited all over again. So, it doesn't get any better than this. And yeah, woke up this morning very chuffed.
Talking about the celebrations in that dressing room, what was the feeling like straight after just knowing that it's mission accomplished?
Just pure elation, really.